Next question. Can you walk us through the 8 pillars of TRUUMAN and how they have contributed to achieving holistic well-being? Okay. So, like I said, this sort of stemmed from the Buddhist way of life. So there are some in there, and then I've added in more that I feel are more appropriate, especially in the world that we live in now. Like, I'm not stupid. I know who my competition is, so to speak. And I do believe that certain things are important, and I do believe striving and goal setting and wanting to do stuff is not negative. I think that's also important to get across. So the 8 pillars are finances, family, friends, fitness, career, personal growth, recreation, and environment. A lot to digest, so we'll sort of go through them individually, I guess is probably the best way of doing it. So obviously started with a fitness there, which is probably pretty self-explanatory, but essentially it's looking at a healthier lifestyle. And as I've sort of alluded to already, this needs to be a change. It doesn't need to be a drastic change. We're building, we're trying to make something better. We're not trying to restart it or recreate it from scratch. So for me, I've always been relatively active. I've always been relatively fit and healthy. So going around for a walk around the park soon became quite easy. And like once I'd sort of ticked it off, which is probably where the sort of extra drop came from. But it's about setting realistic goals and realistic things that are achievable in a certain time frame. So I went to 10,000 steps a day, which for some people is a challenge, and I appreciate that. And then once I'd started to do that consistently, I started to look at healthier eating. Don't get me wrong, I still eat chocolate, I still eat ice cream, I still eat cake. I still enjoy things. I'm not in an insane diet regime because it's not able to be consistent. That's what's really important about this program, is that we're not trying to create a quick fix and create things that are impossible to sustain. So, for example, keto or fasting or just eating chicken and rice, like healthy diets, not healthier diets. There's a difference, right? So it's about trying to find things that work for you. So yeah, I eat better, I exercise regularly, and I'm in a much better position for it. And yeah, again, it's that little change. I'm not some fitness freak. I'm not trying to run marathons or do stuff like that. It's just a small incremental change, which makes me realize that life isn't so bad. I'm able to improve. I'm able to move forward, and I'm able to celebrate that. I'm able to have successes because I've made a small change and I'm doing it regularly. So therefore, I've tricked my brain into success because I am doing what I said I was going to do. If I said I'm going to go run a marathon or I'm going to go to the gym every day from day one, I just wouldn't have done it. And then I'm a failure again, and a failure and a failure. And it keeps eating away at you. And that's the difference.